welcome back. The quick video on filling this lot, tidy this lot up. So what I'm going to be left with is a double socket and a fused switch for external light going out there. Fill all this lot in, fill all this lot in. Old telecommunications cable, phone cable there, so that can be taped up. Would like this lot to come out, but making more work. I can sort it out, I just have to prepare it all ready. And when I say prepare it all, if you look, we've got a bit of scrim, bad edges. Yeah. Oh, what I need to do is, like I've just done here, is put a slight chamfer on there. Oh, it is literally just run along the edge. Okay, that's the edges cleaned up. Anywhere that was loose, I've took out. Any of these voids now, behind this piece, yeah, these areas, up behind here, I'm going to fill out with a little bit of foam. Before I do any of the foaming, just like I've done there, I'm going to wet in. These areas I'm going to fill with board, but I'm still going to wet those in now so my adhesive sticks carefully. That's enough. This has got a touch of diluted PVA in it. Okay. As you can see, I've foamed any of these areas and removed all the excess foam. So now these areas can be filled and I can get some board ready for filling in these areas. I've got the piece of board cut there, all ready for going in. First of all, I just want to get these sorted out. Onto the back of the board, let's put a dollop there. I've already got some there. I'll just put this in. Same again this side. I've got my filler mixed up. Now I can just butter these pieces up and get them in. Have to make sure these are level and firmly stuck down. Make sure there's no adhesive filler. Too much behind. Yeah, I don't want too much adhesive behind because I've got a level to work at. When these go back in, the faces, I need to fill over the top. Okay, so now they're in, get the last board on the face of it. As long as these are below the surface, that's not a problem. Just make sure there's nothing like this hanging about. Like I say, get these done straight away, because once that hardens, I won't be able to make any adjustment. Can always alter at this point, but not once it's dry. Last one going in now. Okay, so that's below the surface. This last bit of filler, I'm now just going to put into these areas. I can leave it all to dry and then we're ready for getting some on the face of it. I've left this overnight to dry. Now I can just give it all a light sand. I'm ready for my next step, which really is just these areas now. I'm just going to pop some foam in anywhere which I've left open, which then will help just secure, stop any cracking. I can get my filler in. I've smoothed this off. If I just take my rule and just line it up with that back box there, then that's what I need to build it up to, just to the edge of the rule there. Okay, that side, there, and then obviously I've got this one on this other side here. So I've got to fill in there and build this out here. As you can see, I've already got the foam in. Cut some pieces of wood to shore up these edges. Remember, I've got to build these out. I've already put filler in, continuing where I can. So this is not far off ready, but as soon as that's ready, I'll remove that and we'll get it all filled. Remove this lot now. Right, now that's the foam removed. I'll get a little bit of sandpaper on that and then I'm ready for filling. Before I fill this, quick look at what I'm using. So obviously the adhesive there to put the boards onto the metal boxes, and the filler, that's what I'm using today. So I'll just get it filled up and then we'll get on to the next stage. Now this is all dry, just need to remove these and then we're ready for the next step, so just loosen them off. Right, now I can just sand all this flat and then I'll either give it a coat of paint and go from there, or if it's really quite severe filling, I might just give it another fill. But these edges should be good now, but again I'll sand it first and then we'll check the level. Okay, let's have a thorough sanding. So there's the odd little pit in it, which I expected because I'd built this up a little bit, and always you're going to need to fill over, but generally that is done. It's all at a nice level. Like I say, I've just got the odd little bit to fill in, generally just go over it. So the next time we see this, it'll be paint going on. So that's like the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it.